psychologist here is to know what those factors are and to improve on those. Now, when it comes to running a marathon, it's not just a physical aspect to it, there's a mental aspect to it, as we've seen from the previous slides. And here, I had the opportunity to interview some marathoners from the previous years to see what the mindset is before and during a marathon. And here are some points that I wanna mention. So can we go? Okay, first of all, you guys have to have this goal coming into the marathon. It should be one of your main goals. That it's not a race, it's a marathon. A race is simple, you know, you have to finish before someone else. But a marathon, it's more complex. You know, you have to know how to set your pace. You have to, there's different strategies going in. So this should be your main goal going in. Your second one, you guys are gonna go through a lot of emotions, as I've heard. You in a very short amount of time at the same time. So you guys are gonna be like, basically like a pregnant lady. So, so here it's, you're gonna, no, I'm still with the other one, sorry. Here you're gonna be angry, sad, happy, and at times you're gonna feel like you're gonna cry, which is okay. Feel free to cry, it'll be good for you. So, okay, the third one is our mental aspect here. Many sports psychologists say that positive thinking is a very important tool when it comes to running a marathon. And here you have to keep rehearsing your positive thinking. You have to keep rehearsing it more than your negative thinking because you're going to need as much as positive thinking as you're going to need. There will come times where you'll doubt yourself, where you'll question yourself, where you'll tell yourself you can't do it. But you have to keep telling yourself you can't do it until you believe it. Okay, sorry. Now, I've never run a marathon before, so I cannot fully grasp the whole idea of it. So, but honestly, I was gonna join this year the Beirut 542, because my good friend Albed, who was in charge of it, showed me how everything's working, and it really motivated me to try it. But I was not able to, and the reason I was not able to is back in April, I had a really bad car accident, and I broke my ankle, and I was rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery, and they had to take out my spleen or whatever. We won't go into the details. But the doctors told me that 10 minutes and they would have lost me. And it was a lot to take in. And after that, a month and a half after that, of going in and out of the hospital, I also found out that I have cancer. So that was something else that was really pretty big on me. And I didn't know how to take it in. And I still don't know how I'm taking it, but I think I'm doing all right. And
yes, Shadow!
You're crossing the finish line with every single one this November 12th, right guys?
So, what I realized is that through all this and talking to the marathoners about it and interviewing them, I realized that I'm running my own type of marathon. And I hope I've had some insight on what I've been going through, and I hope I can share that with you guys to help you run your own marathon. And these are some points that I wanted to talk to. The support and love I got from everyone around me since the accident has been overwhelming. And I took that support and to help me support myself and love myself a little more. And that gave me strength. And that's what you guys have right now as a 542 program. You guys are part of a community, you guys are part of a team, and you should embrace that. You should take advantage of that, because not a lot of marathoners have that, so take advantage of that. My second point is that I found that I can affect others in a positive way. This is a funny story, well, not so funny, but anyway. When my mom found out that I had to do chemotherapy, she went hysterical, and she was at work, and I was at home, and I knew that I had to like call her and calm her down. People were more worried about my mom than me, because I was like really calm and positive about it, and she was just out of it. So I realized here that I have to be calm and positive and strong, not just for myself, but for others, and to affect them in a good way. And you guys have, and everyone really has that ability to affect others in a good way, to motivate and give strength to each other, because you guys will need it. And my last point would be that since the accident and knowing that I have cancer, it kind of forced me to be in a situation where I need to focus on myself to get through this. And the more I focused on myself, the more I figured out about myself, the more I knew what I was capable of. I was capable of being positive, I was capable of being brave and strong in all this. And that really showed a lot about myself, and that is what a marathon can do for you guys. It will force you in a situation where you guys need to focus on yourselves. Of course, support helps, but at the end of the day, it's you guys who have to go through this. And once you guys get through this, it's a great feeling. You'll know what you're capable of. And once you cross the finish line, you'll feel that you're capable of doing anything. And that's a great feeling to have. Something I want to leave you guys with is, when I found out that I have to do chemotherapy, a lot of things went through my mind. But one thing that stuck is that it's coming, whether I like it or not, it's coming. And I have to decide whether I need to equip myself physically and mentally to get through it or not. And for you guys, that's the marathon. It's coming, whether you guys like it or not. And you guys need to ask yourselves, are you going to equip yourselves physically and mentally to get through it or not? Thank you.